Hello again, everybody. I am Mickey. I am not your mama's minister, and today we are going to be celebrating, or at least I am going to be celebrating, the Eve of St. George. And so, why does St. George get his own Eve rather than just his feast days? Because let's face it, St. George has a shit ton of feast days. Tomorrow happens to be, so April 23rd happens to be his feast day for the Western Catholic Church, or Western Christian Church. And then but so he also gets the eve of St. George's Day, and that would be tonight or today. And so his legends, oh my gosh, they vary, whether he is rescuing princesses from dragons or slaying dragons in general, whether he is just rescuing women and children from evildoers. St. George kind of has this huge, gigantic, he's definitely not able to rest on his laurels. He's always doing something new. And so, whereas he's got the shit tons of feast days and the shit tons of legends, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that you can do today so that you can put away your computer or your phone or however you're watching me and actually do some work for yourself. So he is known for, this is a very, very powerful magical day. He's known for being very potent patron saint of those who practice witchcraft or spell work or mystical work or spiritual work, any type of anything in that realm. And so it is super potent for that. But on the other hand, he's also a patron saint to protect against witchcraft or magic. And so any of you out there thinking that you've got a curse laid on you or anything like that, you've got a bunch of negative shit going on, today is a fantastic day to get rid of all that and get rid of any curses or any darker magic that anybody might have directed towards you. Also to kind of get the negative Nellies and negative Nancy's out of your life and kind of banish them to the sidelines. Yeah, we'll talk, every so often. So, let me see. He is also the patron, or one of the patron saints, there's a few actually, for protection against vampires. Today is, in Dracula, Bram Stoker has the scene where Harker first shows up and the gypsy chick says to him, well, don't you know that today is the Eve of St. George? Everything evil comes out. And so it's kind of like what we believe, or what some people believe Halloween to be. It is that day that when all of what some people may consider evil kind of runs rampant. It's a very mystical day. It's a very powerful day to do any type of mystical work. And I know I already said that. But protection against vampires and kind of banishing the vampires. And as always, when it comes to using the term vampires, I'm not just talking about the bloodsuckers. I'm also talking about the soul suckers and brain suckers and those people who are just like completely draining you dry. Great day to banish them. Let me think. Any type of mystical work, of course, super duper great to do today. Any type of divination. He's fantastic patron saint for those who do any type of divination, fortune telling, psychic work, anything like that. So he's great for that. And let me think. Of course, banishing evil. Now, he is a patron saint of soldiers. Yay, soldiers. He is also a patron saint of any of those warrior types. St. George, kind of fierce and wicked with the spear and so forth. And so, and Lance, I think, is one of the legends talks about his lance. And then, so he is also a patron saint of equestrians and those who work with horses. Let me see, what else? Soldiers. Oh, he is one of the 14 holy helpers, and so one of his jobs is healing, and he is known to be an absolutely awesome healer. So if you've got any healing that you need going on, and he is also patron saint of fertility, so get a little bit busy if you're trying to have a baby. Today would be a great day to have, have a little private time. You know what I'm talking about. Don't make me say it. And then what else? Oh, and he is also known as the patron saint of murderers. And so that's a really cool swing to the other side of the spectrum of what his patronages are. So, he's kind of an all-purpose guy. A lot of the 14 holy helpers are, but today is a super duper powerful mystical day. So get your candles out, or no candles, I don't care. Just get your brain working on what you'd like to get done this year and what you'd like to get done over the next couple months, and go ahead and do some mojo, and have at it, and go ahead and petition St. George to help out with that mojo. And I think that might be it. He's got shit tons of patronages. I'm pretty sure that if you're thinking of one, he probably will cover it in some way or another. And if you have any questions, as always, drop me a line, leave me a comment, private message me. I don't care how you do it. I just want to hear from you. And as always, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Love you, and many blessings to each and every one of you. And a blessed Eve of St. George.